Good morning, everyone. Time for a quick rant before I go. Just watched a video by Bruce called This Is Where I Stand, Respect Me and I'll Respect You. And I've already commented on his video, and this isn't a response to his video. It's about a comment in the comment sections of his video. And it is by my good friend Bob. Ice Cream Bob. Raw 5069. And he commented to him, "Yeah, I heard that. Of late, all I can say is pearls before swine, let them burn." And he had a back and forth with rant with Jeff, but I had to tell him, because of my heritage, I know of a man, a fabled man from history, who once said something similar to that. Only he phrased it, "Lassen Sie die dreckigen Juden brennen in die Krematorien." Yeah. My German doesn't sound right, because I talk too much to the real Dreckigen, like Inventor Gorilla, that have Californian accents and completely ruin all spoken word languages. But if you don't know who I'm talking about, then you've never taken a history lesson ever that mattered. Okay? This is not Godwin's Law. Okay? This is a direct parallel. If you think that people who do not believe what you believe deserve to burn, then you're not just as evil as a Nazi giving that command. You're worse, because you've had their example presented to you. And you have to know how history regards that kind of sentiment. That if people don't believe what you believe in, they deserve to burn. This brings me back to talking with my grandmother about the book called Sex by Madonna. It was a coffee table book, with pictures, and it was all the rage back in the day. Go ahead and look for the media frenzy that it caused. A lot of people pushed the envelope of freedom of speech in our past to get us to where we can talk about these subjects openly and freely. And I respect her contribution, Madonna of all people, in that when her book came out, there were book burnings for it by people in churches. Just like there have recently been book burnings of the Quran by people in churches. And every time someone decides that something needs to burn, like books, it's not Godwin's Law. There is no fallacy or wrong doing in making the connection here. This is a direct parallel. Where they burn books, they will soon also burn people. This is something that is passed down in my family. A phrase that will never be forgotten. And every time somebody says that somebody deserves to burn, they need to be reminded of the lesson. Okay? And there's many Christians out there who like to paint Hitler as an atheist. You know, how could he possibly have believed? You know, because they didn't read his book and they don't know that he grew up Catholic, and they don't see that the Catholic Church never admonished him at all for what he was doing to the Jews. And they don't recognize that there were little buttons on the SS uniform that said Gott mit uns, God with us. Okay? They believed that their philosophies and their beliefs were greater than those around them, and their bigotry led them to burning people. And I'm going to go further than just the Nazi parallel here. If you believe in the God of the Bible, and you also believe that there is an adversary, a Satan, that commands legions of demons, if you believe in those things, you probably ascribe to them motives and objectives and goals. And one of their goals is leading people into hell. Now, do they have some sort of reward for it? No. You know, and do they lose anything if people don't go to hell? Not really. Their motivation? Meh. It's just what they do. If you have come to the point in your life where your humanity has been stripped of you, and you can watch on as people are led to burn, how can you not believe that you yourself are in league with demons or possessed by a demon? Because you share the goal of the demon. You are content with people burning. And in this case, you're content with people burning in hell. Why? Because you personally have had a little adversity that you think is because these people don't believe the same as you, and they don't want to believe the same as you. So fine. That little adversity that you've gotten from them, that's worth them burning. Well, guess what? You might not be magical, but you're a demon in flesh and blood. Okay? You share the goals of demons. You are evidence of evil in this world.